Ayubowan. Good day, everyone. I am Daya Hettiarachi. I am not a usual figure you meet in social media, so I would like to introduce myself. Who am I first? And then talk about a program, a series of discussions that I would like to initiate on the subject matter of system change. I am a professional coming from different disciplines. I received my first degree in mechanical engineering from the University of Peradeniya, and then I pursued my computer science education in the Colombo University and received my master's in computer science. Then I continued my studies. In fact, after changing my career from engineering to banking and finance, I received my education in management accounting, CIMA, and I am a fellow of CIMA as well, and I am a member of Institution of Engineers, Sri Lanka, and also a member of British Computer Society. I am representing multiple professions such as engineering, finance, banking, accounting, and computer science or information technology for say. Having done my primary education in rural schools in this country and having come through many schools, central colleges, and going through Ananda College in my advanced level, I entered to University of Peradeniya. So last 3 decades or more, I have been running my own organization. I am heading group of companies, especially connected with information technology and related education as the chairman and chief executive officer. I'm not a political figure and I have no affiliation with political parties whatsoever, totally independent, professional who didn't want to leave the country. When my university colleagues, friends all left this country, we thought we should be here doing something for the country. Though we are in business, we are not just profit motivated people. We have been trying to do something good for the country, something good for the children of this country, and we have been conducting many social programs, free education programs for needy people, less privileged students of this country. We have been doing many software solutions. We have been providing software solutions for banks, finance companies, and many other organizations. Thereby, we have stopped foreign exchange going out of this country in importing foreign software for this country. We have been supplementing, we have been providing alternate local Sri Lankan solutions. And with this background, today, why I am into this discussion? My discussion is on system changes. In fact, we all understand country needs a system, better system, new system. And what is this system? We talk a lot about system, but no one tells exactly what are the changes to be made and what is the specific program for the country to be implemented. So in my system change discussion, the very first system we talk about, in fact, I am talking about 5 systems to be changed in this country. The very first system to be changed is the country's first law, that is the constitution. constitution of this country has created a lot of issues. Of course, we can talk lot days and days about the kind of changes we introduced to 1972 constitution and then 1978 constitution and so on and so forth. And there have been so many amendments, and what are those changes and all that. But all in one, today we see so many ill effects and detrimental, disastrous things happening in the country as a result of those changes. So we'll discuss about proper system changes as the first system change. Within the legal system or the constitution, of course, we will be talking about the executive, then legislature, and the judiciary. How we separate powers vested in these pillars of the country, and how do we do the proper checks and balances between these pillars. So that will be our first discussion. Then we talk about the second thing we need for the country, system change, second system change for the country, that is the information technology system changes in the country. So we see in developed countries what are the systems that have been established and how those systems work and how they have avoided or overcome problems in those countries by implementing proper information technology systems. So these government ministries, departments, other institutions, all that need proper IT system, information technology system, proper software system. So in my life, of course, since I am into information technology sector, we have seen so many failures, so many systems that have failed after spending millions and billions of money. And why? So proper approach to systems implementation in the IT sector, in the government sector, IT systems. So the legal system or constitution, judiciary system, and then of course IT systems for government institutions. These are two things we have to do externally, in the sense to change the external systems, we have to change these. And then what about the internal systems? When I talk about internal systems, I will be talking about three internal systems, mainly the systems that will change the behaviors or thinking patterns or the way people will react to situations or whatever. This is basically the people change. How people can be changed internally, the way they think, the way they behave. There are three systems to be changed in order to change people of this country. The very first thing I would say, the education system, that is primarily to give right thinking, to build our future nation or future people with right thinking, and also to prepare them for future challenges, global challenges. How do we prepare our children for global challenges, and also how we could excel in various industrial sectors and how we compete with the external world. So anyway, education system needs to be revamped, redesigned, and changed. Then, to change the internal behaviors of the people, the second system we have to change is the media. So how media change the thinking patterns and also the myth, how do we spread myth among masses, people of this country, that happens through media. So media systems need to be changed. Finally, the bitter truth sometimes when I tell this, it may be controversial. What I'm going to talk about is, as the fifth system to be changed, is the religious teachings of this country. So whatever the religion and Dhamma are two different things. Anyway, there are so many religions in the world. It is said to be 4,200 when we go through internet. And Dhamma, in my opinion, is one, that is Sabha Dhamma, or the nature. And we will talk about this and the kind of changes that we have to bring into religious teachings is, again, maybe bitter truth we have to talk about. And altogether, these five systems have to be changed, and we will be starting our discussions from now onwards about these changes, system changes. Anyway, before changing the systems, we talk about one nation. I'll be talking about consensus of all the parties. In fact, when we talk about constitutional changes, we'll be talking of unique system where we will not have political parties, colors, even other divisions like races or nikayas or any other division among people, and one thinking, one unique nation where we all work together, mainly on systems. And then to bring all the parties, there are so many political parties. In fact, I am not affiliated or attached to any parties or groups, and I am talking of a solution for the country, a total system change. And to achieve that, the first thing we need is unity among us. So there are so many civil organizations, people movements, political parties. How do we get out of these divisions and develop one thinking, one nation, one objective, one consensus from all the people? So we will be talking about consensus, and I have developed 30 points, in fact not only me, with some other intellectuals. After having so many discussions, we have developed 30-point consensus document, which we will discuss in detail one by one. So until then, thank you.